Hey, we're live.
Okay, hi guys. I was looking at my phone for a second.
I was watching porno
I was checking out my ball sack.
on Facebook.
I watched that movie Ridiculous 6.
Yeah, I just watched that too.
Oh, all right, yeah. So you know that what you were saying reminded me of Taylor Lautner's character, who's like, "My name's Lil Pete. I got a real strong neck."
I told you I had a strong neck.
I like talking.
This is what I call a fish out of water.
Yeah, we're having fun tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Here it is.
I could easily do that character.
That'd be a fun cosplay.
Oh God. I think I just put like a little bit, like a black thingy right here in between.
In between your feet. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Gonna be a dumb one. Boom, boom, boom. Posts, and here we go to my page. Gonna post on here. I'll bet you $1 it's gonna get stupid.
You could be Adam Sandler in that one. I think I got the hat for you too.
Would I want to be Adam Sandler? I'd almost want to be the guy with the donkey.
Yes, you do that one too.
That was a dry one. We're going to have nice dry weather tomorrow.
We'll get you a donkey too, and you just shit all over the place. Like
his name is
you.
I bet he likes it.
He likes
all right. What we got? Oh, wait, hold on a second.
I don't even have the chat open. I have no idea what people are saying.
It's okay. I got it right here.
Well, yeah, but I should have it too.
Yeah, well,
I should know what's going on in my own broadcast.
Things happen. I'm just setting it up right now.
Pop out the chat.
Okay.
Chat open. I have no idea what people are saying. Wow. All right. So that's what I sound like.
Okay. So hi Zio. Hi. Wait, hold on. Let's start this way. It's December 17th, 2015, 6:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is ThorTV.
This guy.
Perfect timing, and I'm Loki Hates You. Fix my hand a little bit. Yeah, all right. So, hi Zio, hi Elizabeth, hi Danny, hi Mika, hi Crystal Wolf, hi Brandy, hi Helen. Let's see. Hi Candace, hi Jennifer West, hi Red Star, hi Amata, hi Kristen. Happy birthday again. Happy birthday, Kristen.
It's still your birthday already?
I think so.
It's not over yet?
Still your birthday already? Hi, Karen. Grassdoor, okay. Hey, Haley. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Lydia. Hey, Mojo Baby. Hey, oh my God, Jennifer West. Siri thought I was saying hi to her.
Oh.
Go away, Siri.
Attention every once in a while.
Hey, Ippity. Hey, Tim. Hey, Kat. Hey, Wraith. All right, that's all that Bill and Steven. I was hoping so much crap. I figure to watch House of Cards. Yes, watch House of Cards. Always watch House of Cards. 3 sweaters. Yes, Kristen, you're on your birthday. I'll tell you what, you're demoted to double grounded, only 1 sweater. So that's your birthday gift. Okay, so we got through all of Little Womanly One's questions on our previous Broedcast.
We got through all of them?
Just hers. We didn't. There were still Danny Hayes questions. So let's start with those. I have a few questions for today. I have 9, but I'm only going to ask 3. 1. Did you like any of your teachers at school?
There were like 2.
But I mean, did you like
Oh, that type of like.
any of your teachers at school?
No, I don't think I ever had like one of those type of teachers. Maybe in kindergarten. No, that was. God, that's never happened for me.
Yeah, I never had a big teacher thing either. Tim, yes, that show is always that cutthroat, and it's going to get much, much worse, but in way more interesting ways. Anyways, I think there was a teacher in high school named there was Miss. I'm not going to say her name because that's her last name, but she was my Spanish teacher. But at an all-boys school, when you had, and she was like just out of college, and she was teaching us Spanish, and like she was just like a nice young woman, you know, she's probably 10 years younger then than I am now, and people gave her the hardest time. Like, you put her in a room with a bunch of teenage boys, and they were just like being really rude, and I don't know, just kind of fun.
But was she hot?
She's all right. I wasn't super attracted to her, but at that point, there was no other girls around, so she was kind of the top of the heap.
Yeah, well, so when all boys school, and I mean, you're as a teenager, so like you're at the height of your whatever they call that. I forgot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can understand that. You pretty much just with a pair of legs.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Those, I guess, in college there was a couple of teachers that I would have been happy to have an after class rendezvous with, but
On the desk.
well, typically, if you've got an attractive teacher, she's got like an infamously well-known boyfriend. Like, you know, the first thing that happens is like, my husband or my boyfriend or my fiance or whatever, and it's like, all right, so you get that point across real quick. Holy hell, Christian, where did you go, Buckley?
You're making me crazy. White trash public school.
Yeah.
What? Where did that?
Kristen's talking about how her graduating class, as they moved up through the grades, got a teacher to quit or to get fired once every year. That teacher. So no, I was never much on crushing on teachers. I actually had a girl that I had a crush on pretty much all the way through middle school and high school. I probably wouldn't have kept having a crush on her through high school if I had had any other exposure to women at all. But I had a pretty intense thing for this girl, and as I look back on it, I'm like, wow, that was super creepy of me. And
yeah, I've been down that road.
Yeah, it makes me feel really bad because I'm like, I had no boundaries as far as like what I expected of, I don't know, what I expected of women, I guess. Like, I just like totally objectified her. And, you know, now I know that's something to feel bad about. But back then I felt like that was like, you know, putting her up on a pedestal was like a good thing. It was like this exaltation that needed to be, you know, respected. And it wasn't. It was just me being a spooky man-child, but not man, just child.
It is great.
Anyways.
Yeah, I sent out a love letter when I was like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
I did one of those once, and the really crappy thing is that this girl, her mom was my art teacher.
Oh no.
So it was a small town. Really small town. Oh, good times. So yeah, her mom read the note.
That's not good.
God,
Did
I
you?
couldn't imagine what that possibly says today. I don't even want to know. Like, I hope it burned and never surfaces ever in life.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Number 2. Do you pretend to use the force on automatic doors at any opportunity?
Um, I've been known to do things like that, but only when my kids are around. And it'll be one of those things like,
What I like to do is I do it on stoplights where I'll just be like sitting at a red light and I'll be like,
turn green.
and yellow, and green, and go. And I'll just, every time I fail, I'll just try again. And I'll be like, ready,
All
go.
you have to do is just watch, out of the corner of your eye and see the colors from the other light. And then when those turn red, you have about 2 seconds before the other one, the one in front of you, turns green.
Sometimes, though, they have those like hoods over them. Like they'll have those like almost cylinders over the lights, and you can't see what the other direction says.
Unless it's nighttime, because then you just see the glowing. You see the colors.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm a totally illegal. What? Oh, laughing my ass off, totally illegal.
Yeah, someone asked Katie, teacher asked Katie for her number once. That ain't right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Learn the patterns of your local lights. Red Star, I'm not willing to invest that much in this joke. So, here we go. Jedi mind tricks, not really. Every once in a while, I'll pretend that, in Mallrats when he does the Jedi mind trick on the flashlight or whatever. No? Okay, I'm going to watch Mallrats now. I'll pretend to be able to pull things closer to me, and then when I fail, I'll just get up and get it. Okay, number 3. What made you so hyperactive when you were a kid? I'm going to rephrase that and take out the so. So it just says, what made you hyperactive when you were a kid?
I think as a child, just anything could really make you hyperactive. I mean, you could just be around certain people and then you'd be bouncing off the walls. As a kid, like, you could just be totally calm and sitting there, and a family member that you haven't seen in a long time can come over randomly, and like you're just bouncing off the walls. No?
Yeah, it was weird. Like I had weirdly timed, like sometimes it was just, I think it was just being around friends. Like we would kind of amplify one another,
Yeah.
Play with certain other kids, and they'd be like, I feel crazy. And you're like, fuck yeah, I feel crazy too, motherfucker. And then you fucking start running around and like, just like, yeah, I'm the good guy. And the kid's like, I'm the fucking bad guy now. And you're like, fuck you. And the other kid's like, no, motherfucker, fuck you. And then like fucking start just like, lay on the ground, you just roll down a hill and shit, and then you get to the bottom of the hill and you're like, I'm the best, and then the kid's like, no, I am.
And yeah, I got some video footage. There's like 10 or 15 minutes of video footage on YouTube of me when I was like 8 years old.
Yeah,
so it's pretty crazy. Sometimes. Doing my first video recordings and stuff, my first time messing with the video camera.
Yeah. Sometimes you just start running. Sometimes you're a kid and you just start friggin' running. Just running. You don't know why you're doing it.
Because you can.
Yeah, you just blast down the road a little bit and then you figure out you don't friggin' know where you are anymore and you gotta find your way home.
I wouldn't go that far. No, actually, I've gone that far. I had a big wheel. I ended up at a park with a lake, and I'm like, oh, cool, water, and jumped in the water and played all day. Boy, my mom was pissed when she found me. She found me because she found the big wheel, and then went searching water for me, and there I was.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of an instance where I just really, something triggered it. I can't think of one. It was just random. Dan, don't worry about it. We're talking about our childhood experiences, what made us excited. And sometimes when I was a kid, I would swear at my friends, they would swear back at me. It's none of your goddamn business, Dan. Steven, what flavor of coffee are you getting into tonight?
That's a good question. Jamaican me crazy, and that's what it's called. Jamaican me crazy.
It kind of sounds racist, if you ask me.
Sure.
Oh yeah, sure. There it is.
Coconut flavored. Yeah, you know what? You could think whatever you want. It's not going to change the fact that I'm drinking it and I like it. So,
well,
I'm drinking racist coffee. There we go.
Scale of 1 to 10. How was it?
Give it an 8.
Wow, that's high praise. So you know what's funny is that I'm drinking some ginger beer right now. Or I was drinking. I finished it already.
I hate you.
Old Jamaica ginger beer, guys.
There you go.
Jamaican us Jamaican.
It looks like a racist ginger beer. I think you should stop drinking.
Look at the palm trees. That's racist.
Yeah, I don't remember palm trees in Jamaica.
Look
not
at
that I've been there.
Recycling sign. That's not even the real recycling sign. Racist.
Everything is racist.
God.
We are drinking nothing but racist drinks.
That is correct. So, okay. So here we go. Oh, I gotta give him money. Okay, so let's talk about.
Yeah, you gotta give me money.
That was Danny. That was all Danny C. Hayes questions. Let's see what Anonymous is asking. Number 1. Would you rather be the only one on Earth without superpowers, or have your favorite superpower, but someone would have to die every time you use it?
What was the first part of that?
Would you rather be the only person on Earth without superpowers, or have your favorite superpower, but someone will die every time you use it?
Why? Why is it gonna be like that? Why does everything have to be so bad?
Has to be a hard choice.
I don't want to be without superpowers.
Well, okay. Here's my loophole in that one, is that if everybody else has superpowers, you'd like to think that they have like varied and like crazy superpowers, right? Like they're all different.
Yeah.
So at least one of their superpowers has to be the power to grant somebody else superpowers. All you have to do is find that guy.
But what if he says no?
He'd be kind of a jerk because you're the only one who doesn't have superpowers. It's not like he's giving an edge. Like you just owe him a really big favor.
I feel like I'd be put in a cage and I'd now be the new circus act. The man with no powers.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, people die regardless. I'm taking the damn superpowers. I'll just use them at minimum. Like when I need to make coffee in the morning. Just like make coffee. Somebody died for that cup of coffee. Make it that much better.
I think hands down, no matter what, I'd rather be in the world where I'm the only one without superpowers.
Or be the only one with superpowers.
Yeah, you know. Whoever said that I have a package at the post office, I didn't see it today. I'll have to get it tomorrow. But I did go and check today. So yeah, I mean, I'd rather be without superpowers, and you know, hopefully someone would step up and be like, "Hey, you without the superpowers, don't worry about it. I got you covered. I got like super strength to help you out." That because I would essentially be disabled. You know, I would think that there's enough good in the world that someone would be able to look at me and say, like, "Well, you're obviously not gonna be getting by so well in this new world we've got." So. Okay, buy him some coffee. Do we get to pick the person who dies? Oh God, Kat, no. No, random person dies. A person nearby. Let's see. Weird. Let's see. Genetics kicks in 50 years later. Everyone has powers. Boom. What? All right, I guess. All right.
Sure. Let's go with that route.
Okay. Next question is, did you already look like the characters Thor and Loki, or did you change yourselves to look like them when you became fans? Yeah, this one, Anonymous should have done their research. We've answered this question a lot. We were told we looked like the characters before we started dressing as the characters. We looked like the characters. We looked like the characters before the characters even existed.
Boom. The only thing I did differently was I actually always had the beard. I just had like this shaved off. Like I had no mustache whatsoever. So it'd just be the beard coming around and without that. So that's the only thing I've done differently is let this part grow in a little bit. And there you go. That was my official. Now I can be Thor. Once I shave this off, though, no longer Thor.
Dan Posey asks, how would you feel if Kylo Ren turned out to be Jar Jar Binks?
Who's Kylo Ren?
Never mind. The new Darth Vader looking guy in the new Star Wars.
Man, I don't know this stuff.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong crowd. What would I do if it was Jar Jar Binks? I wouldn't care. Okay, last portion of the anonymous section is save or kill, Thor or Loki.
Huh?
You know that like murder, marry, fuck, marry, kill game where you're given 3 options and you have to fuck one of them and marry one of them and then kill one of them. This was murder or kill Thor and Loki. Who are you gonna who are you gonna murder, who are you gonna kill? Who are you gonna murder and who are you gonna save?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, let me make it for everyone. You're gonna save Thor and you're gonna kill Loki because why the fuck would you save Loki when you can save Thor and kill Loki? That's the whole point. You
would have to.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about you have the ability to kill one of the gods and you got a good guy or a bad guy to kill. You got to kill the bad guy because the other one's is meant to be the protector. Despite how attractive Loki looks, you got to kill the bastard because he's going to kill you.
Tim wants to know if you're going to do a Red Skull cosplay.
It's always a possibility, but I'm not doing anything to my hair, so I don't know. I mean, if I could do something where I could pin up my hair good and wear like a decent wig or something, it's possible to do it. I wouldn't do like, there'd be no point to be Red Skull if I actually did the Red Skull.
Yeah.
Since people say that I look like him, so I would have to just, it would have to just be my face.
Yeah.
In the outfit.
Yeah. I mean, you got to work with what you got. And if you got Hugo Weaving in the chamber, might as well fire that bad boy off.
Boom.
Shazam.
Sounds like my wife.
Firing one off real hard.
Real good, like.
Real nice. So.
No. I mean, like a short brown-haired wig, like Hugo Weaving's hair. Yeah. Like I wouldn't be red. I would be normal. Shave this off, tuck this away somewhere. That.
Ziamara says Dan is Steven. That doesn't make. Oh, it's Steven. He's calling you Dexter. I see.
Yeah.
Here we just do Steven here. There's no reason to go under pseudonyms here, Dan. We just use Steven straight up. So do you have anything to unbox today?
I don't. No, I did. I unboxed 3 boxes today that came in at separate times, but I have all that recorded, and I'm going to post that separately.
I thought you were going to save it because now I got to do 3 of them. 4
Oh,
of them.
really?
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Well, we got 35 minutes left. I guess I could start that, and we could just. Dan thinks you should do Kurt Cobain. That'd be an easy fucking cosplay.
Nobody would get it though.
I don't know.
I don't really have similar looks to him. You know, just blonde hair and blue eyes, and he had bright ass blue eyes. But yeah, nobody would get that. Not even if I run around with the left-handed guitar, which I got plenty of.
Yeah, and I mean, you could have your hair in your face most of the time. I think the flannel shirt would be the big thing.
Yeah, flannel shirt, maybe some like big old white framed sunglasses, and just go around and play Nirvana songs on an acoustic all day. Sure.
Risa says, if you're going to do Hugo Weaving, do the elf guy.
The elf guy.
Yeah, from Lord of the Rings, I think is Elrond.
Elrond, that's right. Yeah.
He's got dark. Well, you just have to like make your hair black for a couple of days.
It's just brown. I think it's long brown hair.
Yeah, that might be doable. You could probably get like, I bet like even semi-permanent would fuck up your hair for a while.
Brown hairspray. I don't know. If anyone wants to like, you know, fork the money out for all these ideas, go right ahead.
Straight up make an Elrond cosplay, then
yeah, that won't be cheap.
Just do it, guys. We could be Elrond and I could be like Legolas or something.
I don't know who that is. I'm not. Who is that?
He's the elf. He's the Orlando Bloom's character. No, Orlando. Yeah, Orlando Bloom, right?
Yeah, Geralt from Witcher. That's what that's one I actually want to do. I really want to do that one. But I have some other things that I need to work on first before I go down the Witcher path.
I have an envelope here from Marcy that I'm going to open up, and I know what's in it. And honestly, no one really is going to have any sort of interest in this, but I'm going to open it on here anyways.
Sure, I'll show what I got from Marcy too, which is not going to mean a whole lot to anyone else, but it means the world to me.
It means the world to us.
It means the world.
So Perfect Cosplay, who I think is here right now, brought us out to Memphis Comic and Fantasy Con, and she was so very generous, and she put us up, and she fed us, and she picked us up from the airport and dropped us off at the airport, and her and her husband Mark really just took care of us, and they had a photographer on hand at our booth at the con, and the photographer provided all the photos on a flash drive, and here we are. Look at this little guy. Got a little flash drive right there, and it's going to have all the pictures taken by our on-hand photographer at Memphis Comic and Fantasy Con. So I'm not going to pop it in right now because for all I know it's going to crash my computer trying to load photos while I'm doing video. But
probably.
But yeah, so I'll leave that, and hopefully we can grab some good photos out of there. But you have also.
Yeah, I actually got that same thing, but I got it days ago. Mine's orange though. But I got these wonderful things right here, a pair of boots that are going to be my new Thor boots for my costume. These ones are very nice. They're leather and very comfortable. I tried them on. I didn't try this one on, so it's little foam thingy in it here. But the other boots that I'm using right now are steel-toed rain boots. They were like $10 or $15 at Walmart, and they're so uncomfortable. It's insane that on how uncomfortable they are. Like at the end of the day, I'm just in quite a bit of pain. So these are extremely comfortable, and I'm going to do some more mock-ups and make a brand new pair of Thor boots.
Nice.
Boom. And they'll be more genuine and authentic looking this time around.
So, so we got that. I'm going to be going through those. But Steven also has that same flash drive with those same photos on it. So,
which is one of the ones that I edited, that I posted recently of the Hulk punching me in the face. That was one of the photos off of there.
Right. So, you're going to be doing some editing, and I'll probably, if I can't, if there's you know, I'll probably find a few on here, but I'll mostly be posting the ones that you touch up as well.
Yes, Brandy, the other boots that I have right now, I had some rivets going through them that had little metal tabs. So those kind of moved inside of there, and they kept stabbing me in the foot, or into the ankle, actually. So I was bleeding quite a bit. And yeah, that's what happened. But this time around, I'm not going to be using those. And I'm going to use real leather pieces, and they'll be riveted in with actual rivets, even if they're just the screw-in kind of rivets. So there won't be anything able to stab me this time. I see you got something in your hand.
No, I don't.
Okay, I don't see anything.
I don't have anything. I don't have anything from Brandy right here. I don't know.
That's what I got. That's yeah, I got the Brandy stuff today. It was the coffee. It's funny, everything's coming in like the same time.
Yeah. I'm gonna open up this thing for Brandy. It's gonna be pretty cool. Didn't help that you were sick on Saturday either. I've been sick a million times. Too many sicknesses have happened since Memphis.
1 billion times.
So this says, what does this say? Ultrade? Ultrade? Oh, cool. I put this on my wish list like 2 days ago. Hot chocolate. I was just asking you about your hot chocolate earlier today, and now I got some of my own.
Now you got your own hot chocolate with the marshmallows.
I got marshmallows in there, guys. Did you know that you can buy a pound of those hot chocolate marshmallows for like $8?
How big is a pound of marshmallows?
I don't think it's much. I think it's like about the size of one of your coffee bags.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. But it's a pound of those little stale marshmallow, like sugar cubes.
Oh, those ones. The like the dry freezed marshmallows.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. I love those.
Tim says could be tumor. Tim is not a tumor. Well, Steven was sick and recovering on Sunday. Kamikaze. Oh, I see. Yeah. You boys are lucky. Want gifts? Wants to go. The pixels are slowly dying at the top of my laptop. Okay, Steven. Hopefully that's a super awesome second gift. And I want for myself gets there tomorrow. Coco.
What?
Is anyone? I don't know. It's called what? You got the Swissness though.
I'm not looking at the chat. I don't know what's going on.
No, I'm not asking. It's okay. Nothing pressing is happening right now. I've also got this.
I don't want hot chocolate. Damn it. What? I see that. Here, hold on. Yeah. Go to Loki. There we go. What is that?
Look at this guy. I put this
body part in there.
I know what's in there. It is a part. This was delivered by UPS today, and they were kind enough to just throw it over the fence into my apartment building area, just in the general area of my apartment building. Not bring it to my door, despite the fact that I made the UPS guy a copy of the key to get in the gate to go to my door.
So it must be a different guy then, right?
No, at this time of year, they have what's called driver helpers, which are basically like any scumbag they can find off the street who needs a job. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, go ride around with the driver and just like do what he tells you to do. And the driver's like, well, you don't know how to use the computer system, and you're too stupid to like count house numbers. So just take these packages and dump them somewhere, like kind of near where they're supposed to go. And then some like some high school dropout says, all right, whatever, man. And then they like spend 3 minutes going and just like throwing packages at the front of buildings, and then another 50 minutes just like smoking a bowl behind the 7-Eleven until the driver comes back. That's what driver helpers do.
Huh. Yeah, that's how DHL is the one who delivered the boots today, which it had to be signed for.
Right.
But when I walked out there, it was just a guy in like an SUV, his own personal vehicle.
Yeah, DHL is like that, where they're not. It's not like company vehicles being driven by employees.
They do have them. They're like vans, and
Yeah,
they're yellow with the. But that's the first time I've ever seen anything from DHL that was delivered in a regular vehicle.
But DHL is like a taxi company where, although all the vehicles they're driving are branded for that taxi company, they're owned by the actual drivers.
Oh, really?
Like, those drivers are responsible for those cars, and if they get into an accident, like they're paying the insurance, and they like lose a vehicle when they screw up on the job. So
I'd be down for something like that. I would do that. Like this whole thing with UPS, like we had this UPS driver that I've dealt with for like 15 years, and he told me how long it takes. It takes years to become a driver.
Yeah, it does.
Like I don't know. I hate the idea of something that's not hard to do, that it takes years to become.
It is surprisingly nuanced. It's like our discussion. Stephen and I had a discussion earlier today about vacuum cleaner repair, where, there's just nuances to the job. And if you just hired somebody off the street to jump in a UPS truck and run a route, they would completely fuck it up. Like, I guarantee you that just like a sub driver from, who had a normal job skill set would have no idea what they were doing. They would have no idea how to pick up packages, who was leaving what where. It's a lot of personal relationships when you're a UPS driver. So there does need to be a certain amount of experience to it, but
it could be training. You could like drive around with another dude for a month.
Yeah.
And be trained on the job.
The real reason they do that is because they can't retain employees in their other shifts. For every driver there is, for every 3 drivers, there's a dude who has to load their trucks from 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. And those guys are busting their asses in the wee hours of the morning, not even getting full-time pay. And in order to retain those employees, they say, we're going to hire you at, I don't know, $10 an hour. You're going to work this shitty shift. You're going to get 30 to 40 hours a week most of the year. And once you do this for 4 or 5 years, you'll get to start getting in package cars and running out 20 packages a day to like kind of make up for the stuff we missed. And then after you do that for another 3 or 4 years, you can be a driver. And it's because it's a union. They base it all on seniority. And it's not like this outside of America, but that's what it's like in the system of UPS. Is people only stay there because the union offers great benefits to become a driver, which is the job with the most perks and the highest pay.
Yeah, I couldn't see myself wasting so many years of my life to become a driver.
They make a good living, though.
Yeah, they do. They make good money.
So here's what's in this box. Oh, there's 2 of them. And they're 2 different sized boxes. That's weird. Because they should be the same if I know what this is. All right, there's another thing in here. Give me the thing. Just come on. So what we've got here.
A miniature golf club?
Not a golf club. This holds the rear door of my car open.
Oh my God!
Yeah, right?
We don't have to sit there and hold it on our head anymore?
Yeah, so Steven knows what's going on with my car, where the pistons or the hydraulics for the rear hatch have been dead since I got the car, and I've been propping it open with a snow scraper that I have that has a telescoping handle.
A damn squeegee.
So now I have these two little hydraulics that I can hook onto my car. Hopefully tomorrow I can hook them up.
Hopefully.
And
you know how to do that? That might be a pain in the ass.
I was thinking there was going to be more hardware involved, but it looks like they actually clip in.
Yeah, which is going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it is. All right, well, I'll have to figure it out. It's got to be possible. They don't make interchangeable parts not to ever be swapped out.
Man, you're going to eat those words.
Oh, God.
I want somebody to go to your house tomorrow and videotape you doing this.
Maybe I'll
this.
Periscope it tomorrow.
You need to.
I'll try. I mean, I might just go out and take a preliminary look in the morning and be like, well, I have no idea how to do this.
I think it's going to involve a hammer and flathead screwdriver, maybe a crowbar. Yeah.
I got a crowbar. I can do
a flathead screwdriver would be good enough to pry off the ends of those, I think.
Have you done this before?
No, I'm just assuming with the way it's designed that you would just stick the screwdriver in between the framing of the car.
You see what's going on in there? There's like a couple little clippy guys in there.
Yeah, so you just need to apply pressure to it and pop it off.
Actually, yeah. So
is there probably a little Allen screw wrench or anything on that at all?
Literally no hardware involved.
Yeah. So like on the other end of it, it's going to be a ball, and you just need to put the screwdriver in between the frame and that thing and just kind of force it off.
Yeah, so I got it. UPS here, some of them excellent guys, the ones that bring packages to warehouse and leave the packages when they leave the way it leaves them. If you are home, so no one steals them. Thanks, Mary McClure. I've also got one. Helen sent me 9 gifts in a package, and I told her I'd open one a day until Christmas Eve. So I'm going to do a little Helen package as well.
Ooh.
Let's do this. Got a little guy right here. Look at that little guy. So this one, surprisingly little tape for Helen. So let's see what we got in here. Oh, really? I think I know what this is. So this is crazy. It's a Zombicide container box.
What do you put in it?
I don't know. I honestly do not know. Maybe it's got some instructions?
Yeah, I've seen their little containers and stuff online, but it didn't make sense to me, like what you'd use them for, because they're not very big. They don't seem.
And it's got these 5 little things.
What are those?
Oh, it's a dice tower.
What is that? That tower? That you? Oh God!
You just dump your dice in here, and it falls down into the thing. And it goes, and it keeps your dice contained so you're not rolling all over the table with it. And it's got kind of some rampages in there so that the dice will definitely spin up a little bit as they hit the bottom.
Yeah, have you seen that actual tower one? Like yay tall?
Yeah, it's made out of like balsa wood.
Is it? I don't know. I thought it was plastic or something, but it was another dice tower thing where it drops through and it's just taller. It's basically the same thing, just taller.
I've never seen a dice tower before. Because like, honestly, you just roll the dice on the table.
Yeah, but okay. So when I roll the dice, I use the box that the lid for Zombicide, and I just roll it inside of there. But that's just so they don't go anywhere.
I mean, I just throw the dice at my fucking wife's face.
Well, yeah, that's usually the best way to get the best roll. I understand that, especially because like you can kill a bunch of zombies and piss off your wife at the same time.
Yeah.
It's
I say,
fantastic.
my wife,
Birds.
would you take these fucking dice? Shazow! And then I
20 dice right in the face.
right up in her face mouth. She loves it.
Dice.
Hit me. She loves that pool boy. I'll tell you what, though. Can't even decide which. It's got all these. Are these stickers?
It's because he gets better abs than you.
Did you get some shopping done?
No, I haven't gone anywhere yet.
Oh, there it is.
No.
Oh,
They are stickers. I kind of want to put. Which sticker could go there? You know what? I got better plans for this. I'm gonna see that. That's where you're supposed to put little stickers. I could put this little sticker on there. But it might be possible that I end up being the master of sticky things in my future. So once I can make sticky things of my own, maybe I'll put a fucking sticky thing right here that I want.
Of your face.
Of my own fucking butt cheeks. What do you think about that?
No, I don't want to see your butt cheeks on there.
Oh boy. I love it.
The kitty and tarantula. Well, a cat is outside somewhere. He'll probably come in eventually. I can show a tarantula. I'm gonna go grab one of those. It's right there. It's right here.
Can literally not make it over the mountain of cardboard I have over here. So she's going to have to figure out another way to get over here if she wants to visit with you guys. Wicked video watcher, you may have a skewed measuring method for my excitement. I certainly do make more faces when thing happens, but it may not be when I'm actually excited.
All right. So here's this little bugger right here. And I absolutely hate spiders, but you know, he's in a sealed container, so he's all right. His fangs are orange. I don't know if you can really see that. Can you see that?
Kind of.
Yeah. So those are his fangs.
His mouth looks like a little butthole.
Yeah. I hate you.
Yeah.
Existence. I want you to die. Okay, so that's enough of tarantula. He's going back.
Kristen is offering you $20 to touch it. Word of warning, she might not be talking about the tarantula. She might be talking about that sweet.
There are things in life, fears that I must get over for particular reasons, like going to the dentist, getting on a plane. Touching that goddamn spider is not one of them.
Agreed. You should touch one of these. Look at this guy. How about that?
I would rather touch Pretty Good Cat's butthole.
Oh, don't touch your butthole, bud.
Buddy, keep sticking it in my face.
She said, you want to touch your butthole? I'll give you a butthole to touch. Isn't that right, buddy? Isn't that right? Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. She doesn't care. She hates that so bad. Okay. So what do we got? 649. Cockroaches at the con. Just rolled backward over my coworker who was watching over my shoulder. Oh, come on, Brandy. Don't hurt your coworkers. Dan Posey is offering $100 for you to touch that spider. Dan?
Yeah, well, you know what, Dan?
Dan, I'm starting to feel like maybe you're not going to come through on that $100 right now. I think maybe you got some higher priority things to worry about financially than whether or not Steven touches the spider. The cat gets all the best bill action. Yeah, because that's my cat. Don't you covet the attention I give my cat. This is a special bond between us. Wicked video watcher makes everything I do sound creepy. And it is a little creepy, but even more creepy. I got to see a baby tiger at a con I was at. It was there as a guest from the Big Cat Rescue. Yeah, the only animal guests we've seen at a con are the snakes.
Yeah, that was here in Fresno.
And your son was just super, super into those snakes.
He loves those snakes. I don't think he would like those snakes were fine because they're meant to handle people messing with them so much. But I don't think he would like snakes very much if one bit him. Like he'd be totally done with snakes forever. Like, all right, I now hate you.
Yeah.
Maybe. I could be wrong. He could just be like Himmel on you haven't seen that, have you? The Pest?
Oh, I don't remember The Pest too well.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, man. Himmel or Heimel. Him and his snake obsession. That could be Lex.
Actually, Kristen brings up that at Memphis, Tug was there. Tug, the bull terrier, who was a pretty cool guy. He was trying to eat all the French fries when I was around. His mom lady had brought back some lunch from Burger King, and Tug was like, "Hold on a second, give me that shit." And she was like, "No," and he was like, "Fuck you." Snake took a nap in my shirt during a lecture once. It was crazy.
Yeah, there's actually 3 bearded dragons here too. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 snakes that I know of, 4 tarantulas, and 2 geckos, a rat, 2 birds, like 7 dogs, 2 cats. Anything else? I don't know. I can't think of anything else right now.
Well, I'm pretty good with the animal I have. I'd like to have a dog at some point in my life, but this guy wouldn't like it too much. So,
I only have one animal. It's a dog. It's a Chihuahua, and I currently don't even have her. My mother has her.
I liked your Chihuahua. She didn't like me all that much, but I liked her. She was a good little.
I think she warmed up to you eventually, didn't she?
A little bit. I understand that with some, you can't be all animals friends right off the bat, but I liked her. She was cool. But I've currently got I was posting about this on my personal Facebook, and I've got $60 to spend on Amazon, and I just realized that I can buy sex toys on there. So I'm thinking about getting 4 cheap pocket vaginas and rating them on YouTube.
Well, we had this discussion before, not about sex toys in general.
About criticism?
Just rating things, customer review.
Yeah, but I have no like, I don't know, remorse about criticizing pocket vaginas because it's so outrageous. And it's not like movies where like.
But what I want to know is, are you going to test them?
Oh, like, how else am I going to rate it? By the way it looks? No, I'm going to slap that thing, spit on it, put the boots to it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Whip it a little bit.
It would be hilarious. I want a Hampton Beach pocket vagina, and I want it now.
A Hampton Beach? What?
I don't know. My buddy would always talk about that. Actually, Tyler, who was on the podcast last Thursday or a couple Thursdays ago, was like, he would always, whenever he heard pocket vagina, he would always say Hampton Beach pocket vagina.
Well, because Hampton Beach makes every household item that you buy for cheap.
Yeah. It's like your coffee. You got a coffee maker. You got like a little one of those little shitty fans that's meant to sit in front of you on a desk. That's a Hamilton Beach.
Yep.
Pocket vagina.
Everything's Hamilton Beach. Hamilton Beach pocket vaginas.
I'm doing it.
Got it. It's probably full of lead. You get lead poisoning in your dick.
You know what though? We all got to go somehow. Someday, some way.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's one way to go.
Baby says, "What would you do with a pocket vagina, Bill?"
What wouldn't you do with the pocket vagina?
To learn, I recommend you go to your guidance counselor or to your parents and ask some of the difficult, hard-hitting questions. Karen, I don't have $60 in credit for Adam and Eve. I have $60 in credit for Amazon. So I will get cheap pocket vaginas.
I mean, you gotta have a rating thing. Like you have to judge it on certain things, like the tightness of it, what you can fit inside of it. You know, the 2 liter bottle will fit up there.
Size, you'd have like general texture. You'd have like any other features, like if it has like a warming thing or if it's like easily cleaned.
Yeah. The cleaning is definitely a plus. I mean, dishwasher safe.
Dishwasher safe. Well, not that I have a dishwasher. I mean, I'm gonna have to clean this thing by hand no matter what.
Oh yeah. But then again, I'm sure you don't want like a bunch of sperm going around flying through the dishwasher with the rest of your silverware and plates.
Whatever, man.
That'd be all. I love my dishwasher. It washes my dishes and my pocket vagina and my pots and pans.
You got a stank factor. See if that thing stanks it up. Got a little stank on it. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's self-cleaning.
No, not for $9. Like $5 piece of rubber that you just run over your shaft.
That's $5,000. Jesus Christ! I hope my children don't watch this. Sometimes I forget I have them.
Oh God, yeah, Dan, the $1 million idea that is the self-cleaning pocket vagina.
That is it.
I think the name of that. I think it's already in existence, and the name is My Wife. Am I
right? The self-cleaning pocket vagina, designed by gods, made for gods, designed by gods.
Oh God, sperm in the dishwasher. There's something I never thought I'd hear. I'm sure it smells like. Sure, it smells like a My Little Pony fresh out of the package. Jennifer West, everybody.
Wow. Oh, we get the slow clap for Jennifer.
That's the most rapey thing. That thing smells like a My Little Pony fresh out of the package, doesn't it? Oh God. I think I'm good. Gonna go watch HOC. You take care. We just lost about 80 followers. All right, so maybe I won't do it.
What? Hey, you know what? We're adults.
Yeah.
You guys like follow Loki, who plays the bad guy, and you. I mean, you got to expect the pocket pussy reviews.
Yeah, like honestly, it's pretty bad. So, well, we're coming to the end of the broadcast anyways, but I hope this has incentivized you guys to come up with more questions for next week. Because if you let us just go free range, this is where I'm going to take it.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, like if you can't take the heat, get out of the dishwasher. If you can't take the sperm, get out of the dishwasher.
And we're throwing great ideas. Like one of you could be billionaires off of one of our ideas right now. And just, remember us and share the wealth. Right?
Next box, I'm getting brony stuff.
Oh, no.
I'll find a place for it. At the Goodwill. Where'd you get that shirt? Are you talking to Steven? Sarah, are you talking to Steven? With his bathrobe?
Yeah, well, actually, it's the bathrobe, and there's a Thor shirt underneath.
Wow, full Monty.
Yeah, well, because I went running in this shirt. This was one of the ones that was on my wish list, and I don't remember who sent this one. Because on the clothing, I can't really write anyone's name or put the little tags on it. So I try to save all the little tags and put it on everything so I never can forget. But I forget on the shirt. I got another one. Oh, I don't have it. Dang it. It's been sitting here all week. That'll be a video that's put up later tonight from the other one I got.
Keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
All right. But anyways, it's 7 o'clock. We're gonna finish this thing up. So you guys have a good night. I'm gonna go throw away all this cardboard because I got 1 million pounds of cardboard now, and I gotta figure out a place to put this dice tower as well.
Yeah, I gotta throw away a lot of boxes too.
So everybody have a good night. We will talk to you later.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.